Hey everyone, it's Brittany from Wistful Drinking. Happy Memorial Day, start of summer, start of camping season. I've got my backpack, I've got my sleeping bag, all ready to do some quote-unquote urban camping. So let's go ahead and get started. We're just gonna walk upstairs and then head out on our little hike. But wait, I forgot all of my food. What was I thinking? Time to go inside and make some easy foil meals that you can pack ahead if you go camping. We're going to make a Southwestern style foil packet meal, super easy. We're going to start by making our own taco seasoning, really easy and much better than the store-bought stuff. We're going to start with half a tablespoon of spicy chili powder. I have ancho, and then you're going to take half a tablespoon of regular chili powder. If you don't like spicy stuff, just use 1 tablespoon of regular chili powder. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin, adding it all to the same bowl so we can shake it up later. Then you're going to take half a teaspoon of garlic powder, making sure you get all of that in there. You can use this taco seasoning for other stuff too. You'll have a little bit left over, so you can use it for some tacos, for really anything. Then you're going to take 1 teaspoon of paprika, or smoked paprika if you have it. I didn't have it, but it'll still taste delicious. Then you're going to take half a teaspoon of dried oregano, and then we're going to add our salt and pepper. You're going to add 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of salt, depending on how salty you like your food, and then you're going to add 7 to 10 turns of black pepper. I added 10 because I love pepper. Look at that, looks beautiful. Then we're just gonna shake it up, making sure everything is mixed together very well. Look at that, looks amazing. Better than the store-bought stuff, trust me. Now we're gonna chop our veggies. I have 3 russet potatoes. It's about 1 pound of potatoes. We're gonna peel the potatoes. I have a little garbage bowl on the side to catch all the peels. And then once you've peeled all of your potatoes, we're gonna cut them into cubes. So how I like to cut my potatoes in cubes, you get a very sharp knife. I cut the potato in half, and then take that half, cut it in half again, and then you can cut it. You have some cubes. Make sure they're even-sized cubes, about 1 inch thick. You just want to make sure they're even so they cook evenly on your fire or in your oven, however you end up cooking this meal. We're going to put all of them into a bowl. Look how nice they look, beautiful potatoes. You can use any potatoes you like. I just had russet potatoes. We're going to take 1/2 of a yellow onion. You can substitute this for any onion, white onion, red onion. You're going to cut it into strips. I forgot what I was doing. I was about to cube this onion, but you want to make sure you cut it into strips. I ended up cutting both ends off and then cutting straight through the onion, so I had strips. You can mitigate your mistakes all the time. Once we've cut them all into strips, we're going to separate them, make sure all of those strips are nice and separated, and place them into the bowl with the potatoes. You probably want to use a bigger bowl than this. I realized that I had way more potatoes than I thought, so we'll switch to a bigger bowl later. After you put all your onions in there, we're going to take the bell pepper. I have an orange bell pepper. You can use any color you want, your favorite color. We're going to discard, take the top. We're going to use that later for veggie stock. Don't throw away those scraps. We can throw away the middle part, the seeds and the pith. That doesn't add as much flavor to our stock, but that top definitely will. We're going to cut the pepper into strips just as we did the onion, and then you're going to put that into the bowl with the rest of your veggies. Look how beautiful that looks, the beautiful pepper, that nice color. There we go, and we have a nice bowl of delicious veggies. Now we're going to assemble the rest of our meal. So we have the bowl. I've transferred them to a bigger bowl. Then we have 1 can of drained and rinsed black beans we're going to add, 1 tablespoon of our homemade delicious taco seasoning, and then a jar of your favorite salsa. I love salsa verde. That's what I'm using. Use your favorite salsa, whatever you like. It'll be delicious. We're going to dump that all into the bowl, and then we're going to mix it up with not our hands, because this is really messy and I don't want to get salsa all over. It's a little too wet. So I'm going to take a spoon, mix it up nice and well, make sure all those ingredients are incorporated. You want to make sure you're mixing very well. There we go. Look at that nice homogeneous mixture. It looks great. And now we can go ahead and assemble our foil packets. You're going to get some heavy-duty aluminum foil or mid-duty aluminum foil. Make sure that it's good enough to catch all the drippings. You don't want drippings falling out, ruining your stove, ruining your campfire, whatever you have. This should make about 4 foil packets, so you want to divide this into fourths onto the foil packets, making sure that everything is nice and spread evenly onto your foil, making sure all your veggies and black beans are in the middle of the foil. And once you have everything in there, you want to wrap it up nice and tight. You want to make sure none of the juices fall out, get onto your stove, get onto your campfire, ruin it. Make sure that you crimp the sides that there's no opening so that nothing can get out. And then you can go ahead and make the rest of your packets. Once you've wrapped all the foil packets, you can cook them in an oven or a grill at 425 for about 25 minutes or until the potatoes are tender. Or you cook them over a fire until your potatoes are tender. This will depend on the strength of your fire. Now that we have dinner, let's make dessert, of course. S'mores are pretty popular for campfires or camping, but I want to do something even more fun. We're going to do a little banana type s'more. So we have a ripe banana and then also some chocolate chips. I have mini milk chocolate chips for this. We're going to unpeel the banana and then cut it to split it in half. You don't want to cut to the bottom so that it is completely in half. We just want to make a little pocket. This will take a little work. You want to try not to break the banana. I end up breaking it, but it's okay. It's going to all get cooked in the foil anyway. We just want a place for the chocolate chips to sit. You can use any kind of chocolate chips you want in the middle. You can use peanut butter chips. That would be delicious. White chocolate. Really anything you have on hand that you think would go with the banana is what you can use. So I'm trying to separate to make a little well in the banana. As you can see, I broke it a little, but it's all good. So I'm going to take some chocolate chips, fill it up to your heart's desire. I want to fill it up. I love chocolate, delicious. Chocolate and bananas, amazing. You want to make sure all those chocolate chips are in there. And then we're going to wrap it up just as we did our other foil meals. You can make this ahead of time, wrap it up, put it in a cooler, then cook it over your campfire. Or if you're at home, you can cook it in an oven. Really fun way to get your kids involved, to get your husband involved. Awesome. You're going to cook this at 425 with your other packets. Now we have everything out of the oven. Smells delicious, looks delicious. Look at that steam coming off. I'm so excited to eat this. And then we're going to look at our delicious banana and our chocolate. There we go. The chocolate's melted in the banana. I like to top this with graham crackers, get a little s'mores action going on. You can use any toppings you want. Some marshmallow fluff would be delicious. Maybe it's a little extra brown sugar. Anything you want. We're going to wrap that up and take it to our campsite to eat. Here we go. We're at my little campsite. We're going to try this delicious Southwestern foil packet meal. The potatoes are tender. The spice level is just right for me. So delicious, so smoky. Amazing. Now let's go over to dessert, skipping the meal, going to the best part, the dessert, the banana with chocolate, and then I topped it with some graham crackers. So we're going to try that. It smells so good. Looks delicious. So good. Just the right amount of sweetness. You can use more ripe bananas if you want it more sweet, or top it with some brown sugar if you want some more sweetness. So wherever you are, whether you're at an actual campsite or in your makeshift campsite, you can enjoy this meal. Super easy, super fun. Enjoy with a glass of wine, or by yourself, or with your friends and family. Thanks for joining Wistful Drinking, and it's also basil approved.